Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the standard third subject computer. In the previous class, we were studying about the wallpaper. So now we will move forward to the icons. First, what are the icons? The icons are the small graphics or pictures we see in the desktop with the names such as computer, document, and recycle bin. Whenever we open our desktop, we see that small square buttons or the square pictures are there. When we double click on that, something open. So that is an icon. So when you double click on any of the icon, it opens a new window. Icons basically represent the programs, files and folders. Okay, so the icons is used to save something. It can be a folder in which the files and the subfolders are shared. Directly if you want to paste any file, then directly any file can also be placed. And the programs like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. Okay, so icon can represent anything, a file, a folder or a programs. Some commonly used available icons on the desktop are, first is a computer. So this is the icon of the computer. It helps to work in different drives and folders to store information inside a computer. Okay, so whenever you will open pressing this icon, you will see that the download, documents, desktop, C drive, E drive, F drive, everything will be available. Okay, next is Internet Explorer. So it is used to connect to the internet. It is a type of the browser. Then next is recycle bin. So if you have deleted anything, now you want it back, then you can get it back. You can restore it back from the recycle bin. So it stores the deleted files and folders till we permanently delete them. It is like a waste paper basket. Okay, so we throw a papers in the basket, but up till we throw it outside our house, it remains stable. So here also up till you delete the file, it is stored in the recycle bin. Then you have to go to the recycle bin and then you have to delete it permanently. Up till you delete it from the recycle bin, it will be stored there. Next is document. So this is the icon of the document. It stores the documents or the folders which is created by you, need to be accessed quickly. Okay, so if you want to access any document prepared by you quickly, then you can double click on that icon. Next is picture. It will be used to store, enables you to view and organize the digital picture and use it. The desktop icons are also called shortcuts. Please remember it. Okay, so the desktop icons are also called the shortcut. Now let us see how we can select an icon. The color of an icon changes when we select it. We follow these simple steps to select an icon. First, bring the mouse pointer to the icon. Okay, so first you have to move your mouse and then you have to bring the pointer on the icon which you want to open. Step 2 is then press the left mouse button. Okay, the left mouse button to select it. So first move your mouse pointer to the icon you want to open. Then click there are two buttons in the mouse. First is left click and second is right button or right click. So you have to press the left mouse button and then you have to select it. Now how to deselect the icon? It means you want to open my computer, but by mistake you have clicked the mouse click on the recycle bin. So now you want to deselect that icon. So the color of the selected icon changes to its original color when it is deselected. Now how to deselect an icon? First again you have to move the mouse pointer away from that selected icon. Okay, so the mouse pointer which is pressed or which is pointed on that icon, you have to move it to the another icon or to the middle position where everything is blank. Then you have to click the left mouse button once the icons get deselected. Okay, so first by default the mouse pointer is on which icon, so you have to move that mouse pointer to the another icon or from that selected icon away to the blank portion, and then you have to click on the left mouse button again and the icons get deselected. Okay, so this is how you can select and deselect your icon. Next is opening a program or folder. Now once you click on an icon, it will be opened. So for opening any of the program or the folder, you have to double click the left mouse button. Okay, which mouse button? The left mouse button. If you want to open my computer, then first you have to move your mouse pointer. Like here I am moving, this is my mouse. So here I am moving my mouse pointer to here and then I will double click. I will double click using a left mouse button, so this will be open. So this is my computer. Okay, so in the same way you have to drag your mouse button to the icon you want to open, and then you have to double click on it using the left mouse button. Okay, we can also right click on the icon and choose the option, open option, to open it. So this is the first option. The second option is you have to go to the my computer icon, and then you have to right click using a right mouse button. Okay, so you go to the right mouse button, then right click on it, and like this window will be appear. From that you have to select this open option. Okay, so by selecting the open option also my computer will be opened. So there are two options or two alternates to open my computers or any other icon from the desktop. Now we have studied about the wallpaper and also about the icon. Now we will move to the third most important point, that is taskbar. So what is a taskbar? A taskbar is a long horizontal bar which is present at the bottom of the desktop. So this is a taskbar. You can see that the start button is there, Internet Explorer is there, files folder option is there, Google Chrome is there, here clock is there, date is there, mute button is there, internet connection button is there. Okay, so this is the taskbar. A taskbar has many buttons on it, such as start button, speakers and clock. By default it is placed at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so by default the position of the taskbar is at the bottom. If you want to move it, you have to drag it. You just select it and drag using a mouse to the left position, right position, top of the screen, so it is movable. By default it will be at the bottom, but you can move it whenever you want on the screen. If a program is already open on the screen, it button also appears in the taskbar. So the button is called the program tab. If you are working on Microsoft Word and you have not closed that program, if you are working on Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint, if you have not closed that program, then it will also be represented on the taskbar. Okay, so this is called the program tab. So these tags on which you are working, the programs on which you are recently working, you are creating a document, you are creating a table and you forgot to close it, then it will also be presented on the taskbar. So these tabs are called the program tabs. Okay, we can maximize or open a program by simply clicking on the program tags. Okay, so if you have minimized your program, now if you want to maximize your program, again you want to start working on the Microsoft Word, Excel or PowerPoint, then you have to just click on this program tabs. If you can just use a left mouse button and left click on any of the tab and it will be open. We can also open the windows of more than one program at the same time. The windows on which we are working is called the active window. Okay, so if you have clicked on the Microsoft Word, then the Microsoft Word will be opened again. Okay, so this is the Microsoft Word. So here you are working on the Microsoft Word. So this is called the active window. Which window? Active window. Now let us move further to the taskbar. Every button of the taskbar. This is the most important button of the taskbar. The start button is called the most important button of the taskbar. It is like a key to all the options window. It appears on the left side of the taskbar. Okay, the position of the start button is on the left side of the taskbar. When we click on the start button, the start menu appears. So whenever you will click the start button using the mouse, the start menu will be appeared. The start menu has the options that we can use to work with the options or work with the windows. Some of these options are listed below. First is shutdown. If you want to shut down your PC, if you want to shut down your computer, then this is the very first option, that is called the shutdown. Then all programs, which will give you the list of the programs like Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Then documents are there. Can you see the documents? Here the documents will be there. So using the documents also you can work. Okay, so using the all programs and documents. Now pictures. You will see that the pictures button will also be presented. So if you want to go to the pictures, then you can use that option. Then my computer, which is the main option. So this is the my computer. Using my computers, you can go to the documents, downloads, desktop and any other drive. Okay, so these are the options which are presented in the start button. Okay students, so we are finishing our chapter, our session here, not our chapter. We will move forward to understanding the files and folders. It means how the files and folder works in our next period. Okay, we will quickly revise what we have studied today. So we have studied about the icon, how to select and deselect the icon, then how to open any of the program or the folder which are presented as an icon. Then the taskbar. About taskbar, it means which is presented on the bottom of the screen and it is movable. How to maximize or minimize the program, and what is a program tab and what is called the active window. Then about the start button we have studied. Now we will move forward to understanding the files and folders in our next period. For now, bye bye, have a great day ahead.